Yeah, I don't like this headband. Better. So, yesterday we hit 3K subscribers. So what's up, guys? So this Sunday is WrestleMania 33. Again, I'll be going to that if you didn't know. There's a little card up here that tells you whatever, or it's up here, whichever side. What I'm doing at WrestleMania, all my plans, trip plans, all the kind of stuff I'm doing. So I'm going to run down all the matches at WrestleMania 33 and let's predict this crap. So the kickoff of the show is now going to be for the Cruiserweight Championship between Neville defending the title against Austin Aries. A lot of people are really upset that this match got bumped to the kickoff, but look at it this way. Now you have a reason to watch kickoff. It does suck for both of them because this is their first WrestleManias, but this is what it is sometimes. I don't think I really need to talk about that much. We all know that Austin Aries is probably going to win the title, and he should. Because if it wasn't for Aries and Neville, I mean, the Cruiserweight division honestly might have been dead by now. It's not as interesting as anyone really thought it was going to be. Apparently a lot of people do watch 205 Live. I'm not going to lie, I don't. I'll catch up on it when there's a pay-per-view match or something, but usually I don't necessarily watch it besides like the little highlights on the YouTube channel. So it hasn't been confirmed yet because I'm recording this before SmackDown, but it's probably going to be the Usos versus American Alpha for SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships again. It doesn't make any sense for the Usos to win the tag team titles 2 weeks before Mania and then drop them back to Alpha, so it's probably going to be the Usos. And I'm also predicting that the Hardy Boys are going to show up after that match. I'm hoping, because I'm going to be there. And you guys are going to see me mark out harder than ever. But overall, the Usos have been doing such a good job as heels. And American Alpha, which is a really good team, just booked like crap. Just put it on the Usos and let them keep it for a minute before they drop it to the Hardys. Right. Next up, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. So there's a lot of guys in this match that actually could win. Pretty easy to say Braun Strowman, which it probably will be. Think about it. You have Sami Zayn, probably Samoa Joe, Luke Harper, which most likely he'll be in there. You have Braun, you have Big Show, you have Mojo Rawley. Anybody can win it. I'm actually gonna go with Sami Zayn. If it's not Sami, it's gonna be Harper. My top picks are Sami, Harper, maybe Joe, maybe Strowman. Going with 4 picks, so I can't lose. Now for the women's title. So Alexa Bliss is defending SmackDown Live Women's Championship against all available SmackDown Live women wrestlers or superstars or whatever you want to call them. So reportedly a bunch of other women are supposed to be in this, like Kelly, and I think maybe Eve Torres. I don't think she's gonna be in it though. Maria Kanellis, Victoria, who else? There's some other person, Tamina and probably Naomi. Assuming Naomi's gonna be in it, I'm gonna say she wins. Naomi's not in this, then I just say Alexa keeps the belt. Might as well leave it on her. When you think about it, I think this is a lot better than having Naomi versus Alexa Bliss. I think the build for that match would have sucked, like, kind of bad. So if Naomi's in it, then she wins. But if she's not in it, Alexa keeps it, because there's no reason why she should give it to anyone else. Ellsworth better have a moment in this match. That's all I'm saying. Now for the Raw Women's Championship, it's supposed to be a fatal 4-way elimination match between the defending champion Bayley going against Sasha Banks, Charlotte, and Nia Jax. Order of elimination: Nia, Charlotte, Bayley. It should come down to Bayley versus Sasha because that's the match I think everyone really wants to see. I'm hoping for a Sasha heel turn. And even though I don't want the Raw Women's Championship to change again because I feel like it changes way too often, Sasha has not had an actual pay-per-view moment. When's the last time she's had an actual pay-per-view moment? I think the only 2 pay-per-view matches she's won so far, Battleground, the majority of that focus was on Bayley, Fastlane 2015-16, and that was more of a focus on Sasha and Becky going against Charlotte at WrestleMania in the triple threat. I don't think she's won any other one, so Sasha needs a pay-per-view moment, especially a WrestleMania moment. I want her to win. So, Sasha. Now for the Raw Tag Team Championships, which is now made into a ladder match at WrestleMania between Enzo and Cass, the defending champion of the club, and Sheamus and Cesaro. I just feel really sorry for Sheamus. Like, look at his WrestleMania career. He's done actually nothing. Besides winning the world title in 18 seconds, which nobody liked. The only other time he's had something memorable when he faced Triple H at WrestleMania 26, and he lost that as well. Because Sheamus had some sort of a Mania moment. The League of Nations was not a Mania moment, except for Rusev, because Rusev's just a guy. But overall, who should win the Tag Team Championships? I say Enzo and Cass. They need to do something before they become stale and boring. This is how it goes. Enzo talks, then he loses. Enzo talks, Cass does the winning. Enzo talks, Enzo loses. Enzo talks, Cass does the winning. Do something with them. Getting the tag team titles is a perfect opportunity. But also for the club, God, I feel sorry for those guys. You took one of the hottest tag teams out here. You brought them to WWE and you make them doctors. Just make sure they have a moment of some sort. And I'm happy. Enzo and Cass should win. And, well, because they'll be Raw Tag Team Champions. And you can't teach that. So next up, John Cena and Nikki Bella are taking on The Miz and Maurice. The Miz is a god on the mic. And finally, Miz and Cena can go at it at WrestleMania. And there's actually some sort of possibility of The Miz winning. Will he win at WrestleMania? Nah. I think Cena and Nikki are gonna win. Because you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna film it all for Total Bellas, then they're gonna go to the back, and John Cena's gonna propose, and it's gonna be all sweet and sunshine. There was news about Nikki Bella retiring after WrestleMania or taking time off. I don't know if that's still a thing or not, but if it is, then I think she should win her last WrestleMania match. Now for the mid-card title. So the Intercontinental Championship, Dean Ambrose is defending against Baron Corbin. Apparently this match is supposed to be the opening match for WrestleMania 33. You don't want to put one of your marquee matches out there first, but you also want to put maybe your least marquee match out there first. I mean, like, there's a lot of Ambrose fans out there, so I know a lot of people are very excited about this, but I'm just not an Ambrose fan. Like, I like the guy, I was happy he won a world title and stuff, but I'm just not an Ambrose guy. That's just it. So who should win the title? I say Baron Corbin. I'm a Baron Corbin guy, so I just like Baron Corbin, so I think he should win. And 2, Miz was Intercontinental Champion, and that belt was probably more relevant than the Universal. When Ambrose has it, honestly, sometimes I forget who holds the title. I had to check my phone because I forgot about this match. In my opinion, Ambrose killed all the prestige that Miz brought to that title again. At least put it on a young star so he can do something with the title, so I say give it to Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin wins. And now for the match that should be main evented WrestleMania, but it's not for the US title, it should be for the Universals. Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho. I think we all know the story, Kevin Owens is probably gonna win it, but it should be the best match on the card. Yeah, it's going to be. What was like the Festival of Friendship in the past 5 or 6 years? Best segment I've ever seen. It's good that Chris Jericho just turned babyface while everyone's still like really high up on the fact that Jericho's a good guy. When it gets into months of Jericho being a good guy, he slowly gets a little boring because Jericho's at his best when he's a bad guy. Like, that works for him. That's his thing. And it's good. He should do that forever. I'm glad they waited till so late to turn him. That way they can keep the cheap pop that he'll get because he's a good guy. I think Kevin Owens is going to win it from cheating, but I think this match honestly will be the best on the card. And I love Kevin and Chris, so I'm just excited. Just really excited for this match. I just can't wait. Prediction, Kevin Owens wins the United States Championship. And now Triple H versus Seth Rollins. Again, a match that actually could main event WrestleMania. I know it's not actually going to main event, but I'm just saying the story's so good that it actually could. Be for real, Triple H has carried this entire feud. It's just the truth. I'm not saying that in a bad way because Seth Rollins was out hurt. True or not true? How many promos did Seth Rollins cut in this feud? Around the time Triple H actually came back on television? 2. That one when he screamed, "I'll be at WrestleMania." Then he dropped the crutch, and then last night on Raw. But how many times has Triple H been talking about this match? A hell of a lot more. Triple H has carried this entire thing, which again, is not a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with that. Triple H right now is the greatest heel in WWE. The match may not live up to all the potential that it has because Seth Rollins' knee, but then again, we're talking about Seth Rollins, who actually is CrossFit Jesus. Only because he hasn't showed up on Raw yet and he's been back. I think somehow in this match, Finn Balor is going to come out. So what I think is going to happen is going to be Seth Rollins right here, then Finn Balor, and then Triple H. Finn Balor throws out the Bullet Club gun, and right as he's about to, pew, turns to Seth Rollins, pew, hits him. Maybe Samoa Joe will also get involved in this match as well. Somehow, I don't know why, Triple H wins. Not a popular decision. I honestly do think it's gonna be Seth Rollins. I feel like if Balor gets involved, it's gonna be Triple H. So prediction-wise, I'm gonna say Triple H. AJ Styles is taking on Shane McMahon. AJ Styles better win this match. That's it. AJ wins. Apparently the WrestleMania stage is supposed to be a roller coaster. Shane McMahon should ride that. And as he's about to get to the end, he jumps and flies. Something happens. Then AJ wins. The build-up for his match has actually been pretty good, except for the fact that when he threw Shane's head into the car window, that there's a camera in the car that also caught it, which just made it look fake to me. I get you recording his head going through the window, but then you have a camera in the car also to get a different angle. You're just doing too much. By all means necessary, AJ Styles better win this match. It makes no sense why Shane should. AJ Styles needs to win. Now for the controversial one. Roman Reigns is taking on The Undertaker. I know I said in a couple of videos ago that Braun Strowman should be added to this match, making a triple threat. I knew Braun probably wouldn't, but it was a possibility, and they just didn't. So that video is pointless. I'm gonna predict The Undertaker. I know Roman might win. This could be The Undertaker's last match, which I know it only makes sense to pass the torch and all that kind of crap. If Roman's gonna win, please be heel. If it's heel, then I don't really care if it's clean. But if he stays face the entire match and it pins him clean, I just feel sorry for that man standing in that ring because they're gonna boo so hard. No shock faces, just booing. Now this may be Undertaker's last match because of his health, which, I get to see, so. But if Undertaker wins this match, it'll be his 100th pay-per-view win, so I kind of want to see that in person. Finally, the world title matches. So first off, Bray Wyatt is taking on Randy Orton. Me, it honestly just doesn't make sense why Randy Orton needs to win the title. Let Bray hold it to the pay-per-view before SummerSlam, or SummerSlam, or something. Just let Bray have a long title reign. I like the entire story for the match, but it just doesn't make sense why Randy Orton should win. So, Bray wins. Finally, what's probably going to be the main event, the Universal title match between Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. I just don't get why everybody's hating, especially people going to WrestleMania. You guys get to see Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar in person. Deep down inside, you're marking out a little bit, even though you might not like it, and maybe you wanted to see Kevin and Chris. Deep down inside, you're marking out, you get to see Goldberg and Brock Lesnar in person. Quit your complaining. I completely understand why people don't want to see this in the main event. I don't necessarily want to see it in the main event, but they didn't put that much time into Bray versus Randy for that to be the main event either, so it's gonna be Brock and Goldberg. I'm excited because I just want to see Goldberg in person. I'm just really excited for this match overall. But how long is this match gonna last? If it's a squash, 28.2, Brock wins. If it's a long match, somehow, sometime, probably won't unless they give him an extra million, Brock Lesnar does a shooting star press, Brock Lesnar wins. And if he doesn't do that, overall, it's gonna be a big, maybe boring match. I don't really know. I don't want to see Goldberg get suplexed a bunch of times. It doesn't feel right seeing the old man get thrown around. But at the end of the match, I don't know how it's gonna work out, but Brock Lesnar wins. And yeah, guys, so that is my WrestleMania predictions. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you guys are going to WrestleMania, I'm gonna be there. If you see me, say hi if you want to. If you don't want to say hi, you don't get to drink all this in. But yeah, guys, thank you for 3,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. Like, thank you very much. This is the goal before WrestleMania to hit. Like, comment, share, and always subscribe. And we out.